What's up, folks? Hey, this is a Yamaha Kodiak 700 base model. Uh, what I've done to it so far was put rims, tires, spacers, fender flares, box on the back. Trying to think of anything else. Winch, plow connection, all that stuff. I gotta get the plow for it yet. But tonight I just got done putting on both sides of the fender flares. I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, it's not rocket science or anything, but you want to make sure you do get them lined up correctly and screwed in right. Otherwise, they'll come out warped looking and the lines won't look good. So I did the best I could to make sure that everything was correct. Right on. Got a 2500 worn winch. Got some 2-inch high lifter aluminum spacers in there. I got some, these are called Bucksnort tires, and the rims are custom mags. I forget what they're called, but yeah. Let me know what you think about the fender flares and stuff. There's a marked difference between what's going on in the front and what is going on in the back. You can tell a big difference, man. When I get on it and I look down at the fenders now, it's like riding a Cadillac, man. Right on. You can see the difference right there between wheel to wheel, what's not covered. Right on. But yeah, I just washed off the fenders a little bit and put some trim shine on them. Right on. What I did is there's spacers behind here, right? Little white spacers. What I did is I super glued them onto this. I super glued each one onto the back of that. Lined it up with the drill hole. And then once they were hardened up and stuff, instead of trying to Mickey Mouse get in there and wiggle all this shit around, I don't know how other people are doing it, but I think it's the smartest way to do it, which is to, there's like 1/4-inch spacers in there, about 10 millimeter in diameter, that go on the inside of this to space this out from this fender, from this gap right here. So what it does is there's a white spacer in there. And what I did is I glued it to the back of these. There's 5 of them here. And I glued them in there, let it harden up for a little while. And then what I did is I stuck this on. Lined it up, put some tape across here, tape across here, tape across here, just to hold it in place. And then when I got it lined up good, I used my hip to hold this on. And then line up the front real nice. And then boom, so it's kind of really flush with that. You can see there's no hangover, and it goes just right up to it, and the other side is just like it. This one here from the factory had some these were drilled offset, the plastic, so I had to finagle that and really take it slow when I was drilling so I didn't mess up the hole alignment and stuff. Otherwise it would have been a big pain in the ass, and I would have had a gap up here somewhere. If you look at this one right here, you can see that there's like a small little bump there. That's because this is the one that was off. The drill hole was way down in here. When they drilled it, instead of drilling it straight in the center here, they drilled it down here. So I had a hard time getting that spacer on, and I put the spacer on, and then I drilled it real slow to wallow out the spacer, and so that it would go in straight. But you can see right here and right here, because of that, there's two little bumps right here because these were drilled incorrectly in the factory. That's why there's like a little, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a bump right here and a little bump right there. It's not like that on the other side. And down here there's 3 nuts, bolts, and screws. It's cool that they give you black washers and stuff. I might take these nuts out here and paint these all black too, the chrome ones. Or I might just leave them like that because of the chrome or the aluminum brake pads and stuff. But you can tell a big difference in the looks, right? Yeah. When I look out the front now, it's like a whole different machine. It looks like a fucking hog, like a tank going down the road. If you guys look at my beginning pictures of this, when I brought it home from the store and stuff, you can tell. Just look at the stock version and look at this version. This is getting a plow and maybe a bush guard on the front, and then it's going to look like a fucking beast rolling down the road. It's not going to look like a base model, you know what I'm saying? So I basically got this machine for $6,300 and they sell for $8,200. And then I had to pay for the winch that was installed, and then the $700, $800 shipping charge for it. I had to pay that, so that brought it back up. But it still gave me leftover money to buy the rims, the tires, and all that other stuff. And I still came, with the rims and the tires, I came in at the base price for this whole machine. Brand new. So I was able to get the rims and the 27-inch tires instead of the 25s that came on it, basically for free. You know what I mean? For the same cost it would have cost to if I just bought the new 80 or 2024 model. But this is a 23 brand new off the floor. They just had to get rid of it because it was old inventory. So they were giving, Yamaha gave me $1,000 off, and then there was a $1,500 factory rebate from Yamaha. So yeah, but you can tell the difference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my pants on. I'm going to go out for a little ride, get used to this. Because you do have to get used to stuff, because now what I see in front of me isn't what I used to see in front of me, because now it's being covered up by a wider machine, so it takes a little bit to get used to it. But by tomorrow night I'll have these other ones, or the back ones, put on, and then I'll have everything all polished up. It'll be a trick little ride. Right on. But yeah, I like it. And once I get the back ones on, this thing will look like a fucking tank. You'll never know that it's a base model. The only people that would know it's a base model is if they were looking up here at the handlebars and didn't see the headlight and the odometer and stuff. That's the only thing that marks it really as a base model, if you know what you're looking at. Right. Because it's the only one that comes without the odometer and headlight on the back or on the front. But yeah, I'm really digging the looks of this, man. Since I got these 27-inch tires, you can see how much they stick out. You see how much they stick out. I mean, look at this. That's 3.5 inches right there, 4 inches. And then from the very tip of that fender out to there, that's about 2.5 inches. So those front fenders, you can see what it's covering up, right? Look at that. So when that gets on the back, I just stop a lot of that mud from coming up on me and stuff. Right on. But you can see the spacers in there, all the aluminum spacers and stuff. I was going to put a 2-inch lift kit on it and get it up out of the air, or into the air a little higher. But I really don't want to beat up the CV axles and stuff too much, because that's a lot of stress on them already with the 2-inch spacers. But yeah, man. This is a base model 2023 Yamaha Kodiak. I just got done installing 2 fender flares in the front. I'll go out for a ride, get myself a coffee, and yeah, man, that is fucking awesome. Right on. Love, peace, hippie grease, folks. Rock on. Peace.